Okay, to solve today's warm-up question, we're trying to place point P on segment AB so that the ratio of length AP to length PB is 3 to 2. So our first step is going to look at what's the rise and run of segment AB. So if I look at point A, we have an x-coordinate of 3, and B has an x-coordinate of 6, so I think we're going to go over 3. And then for our rise, or change in y-coordinates, we're going from a y-coordinate of 2 for point A up to a y-coordinate of 8 for point B. So we have a rise of 6. So I'm going to add that to my sketch here. We're going up 6 and over 3. And that's going to be the first step to solving this question. The next step to solving this question is looking at the ratio given, 3 to 2. So a hint here is take the numbers in the ratio and add them together. So we take 3 plus 2, that gives us 5. I want you to think of taking segment AB and splitting it into 5 congruent pieces, or basically 1/5. That's hint number 2. The next step to solving is looking at how we broke segment AB into 1/5 and realizing that we want to place point P 3/5 of the way between A and B. If we do this, we'll have a ratio of 3/5 to 2/5, which is the same as a ratio of 3 to 2 that we were striving for in the beginning of the question. To make this happen, we need to take our rise and run, so our 6 and 3, and multiply them by 3/5. And that will tell us how far we need to move from point A to map exactly where point P should be. To do this, for our run, or change in the x-coordinates, we're going to take 3 times 3/5. And that should give us 9 over 5, which equals 1.8. And then for our rise to point P, we're going to do the same thing, but for the y. So in this case, our rise was 6. Again, we times that by 3/5. So we're taking this distance of 6 that we traveled, and we're finding where is 3/5 along that point. 1.8 was 3/5 along our run of 3. And for the rise, if we take 6 times 3/5, we should be getting 18 over 5, which equals 3.6. This now tells me that these distances, that's how far I need to move in the y direction, and that's how far I need to move in the x direction. So our last step is to add these distances to point A, and I think that will map us exactly where we want to be for point P. So to do that, I'll show you here in red. We're going to go over 1.8 and up 3.6. So 1, 2, 3.6. And I think right there is going to be our point P. And to get that exact coordinate, we will take the coordinates of A, which were 3, 2, and we're going to add our run and rise to them. So in this case, we'll take 3, the original A x-coordinate, add 1.8, and then we'll do the same thing for the y-coordinates, which we started at a y-coordinate of 2 at point A here, and we're going to add 3/5 of the rise, which we found out was 3.6. So I'll add 3.6 to that. And when we do that simple addition, that will tell us that point P is going to be located at 4.8 and 5.6 as its xy coordinates, in order to make sure that the ratio from AP to PB is exactly 3 to 2.